Hi all, today we're going to make corned beef and cabbage. I'm going to make it in the oven just to bake it. We're going to boil it first just to get some of the salt out of it. And then we're going to put it in the oven and bake it for about 2 hours. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. Let's get started. Okay, so today we're making corned beef. So the first thing we're going to do is take this out of the package. Notice that right in here, there's a little packet for the seasoning. It's a seasoning packet. And it says icky job, because watch how it gushes. So I just kind of take it out of the packet. This is about almost a 3-pound piece of corned beef. And that is gross. I'm just going to put it over here to the side. This is going to get rinsed out and put in the garbage. You don't want to leave that sitting in the garbage with all that juice. I'm going to rinse off the packet. And I'm just going to take my pan and fill it up with water till it's covered. We're going to boil this out twice just to get the salt out because there's a lot of salt in corned beef. Okay, so I have it in a pan full of water. I'm going to turn the heat on. I put it on low to heat. I usually put it on like low to medium. And we're going to let this cook out for a little bit. And I'll time it and see how much time it takes. Usually about a half hour we're going to cook it. So that's going to add to the cooking time. We're going to bake this in the oven for about 2 hours. So, and make sure you put a lid on it. And here we go. I'm going to tilt this lid a little to the side, let some of the steam out. Otherwise, you have to leave it in there. You have to cook it at a lower heat. So let's let it cook. And then I'll show you what it looks like the first round. Okay. Okay, round 2. I dumped the water out and I put some more water in there. Different water. Changed it. I'm going to turn the heat back on to low medium. Probably cook it. That last batch cooked about a half hour. We're going to cook this another half hour. Put the lid on. So see you in a half hour. Pack. And we're going to put it in the oven at 350. For about 2.5 hours or 2 hours. I preheated the oven, so let me go get the brown sugar and the flavor pack and get this in the oven. Okay, so I used the flavor pack. I put it in there. I have about a half a cup of sugar, brown sugar. I don't know if we'll use it all, but that's kind of what I started with. I'm going to just take this brown sugar and just put it on top. So yeah, we ended up using about a half a cup of brown sugar here. So I put a half a cup of brown sugar on there. Not really staying on there. I'm not sure. They didn't give us a lot of a good fatty side. So when you pick your roast, try to pick one with the fatty side. And then we're going to take this flavor packet and put it on there. Best we can get it. Right. Now we're going to put the lid on. Pop it in the oven at 350 for about 2 to 2.5 hours. We'll check it in about 2 hours. Here we go. Another hour. So another hour at 350. See what happens. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's cut it up. Slicing very nicely. Alright, and it looks like there's some juice in there to put on the potatoes. So, that looks really good. So I cooked it another half hour, and then I let it cool for about, I cooked it for another hour. And I let it cool for about a half hour. I let it cool in the oven. So that looks pretty good. And let's put some potatoes in this, and we're ready to eat. So let's see, and the spoon has juice in it. Want some carrots. All right, and a little gravy. Put on top of my potatoes. So that came out pretty good. Make sure you put enough water in it. I'm going to show another video on how to make some sauteed cabbage that would go really good with this dinner. That's the only thing missing. If you like this content, like, share, subscribe. Bye.